right, welcome back, everybody, on this lovely Wednesday. Hopefully, everyone is doing great. Kind of crappy here in New York. We expect a little rain, but we are having some action in the market. Are we having action in the market? We're down like 27 points. What kind of action is that? But no, we are going to have some action because we have Mr. Powell is going to speak around 1:30. We're going to see if he's going to raise some interest rates. I don't think you're going to see any action until he comes out. We've seen how much interest rates have gone up. You know, it's funny. I was having a conversation with I went to go drop off my car to get service yesterday. I was talking to the service manager, and you know, it's always nice to talk to other people and kind of see what, you know, because they talk to so many people all over. And he was telling me about his daughter moved down to Texas, and she blew off buying a house last year because she thought the market was going to go down, and she was moving out of New York to move to Texas because I think her husband got a job down there or something. And you know, and it's pretty funny, but if you, let's just say you only had $2,500 that you were allowed to spend towards your budget, right? With a $2,500 mortgage, you could buy a like $700,000 house in a 30-year mortgage. Today, that $2,500 will only allow you to spend to buy a $420,000 house. So it just shows you how dramatic the pricing has dropped due to how much money you have in mortgage and how much you could spend versus interest rates went up. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big change. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's going to raise interest rates? I'm just curious, see what everybody thinks. What do you expect him to come out? Grant says yes. Brad, you think he's going to do it? Lawrence, I don't know anybody here on YouTube what you guys think. Scott, you think he's going to do it? Another 75? Brian says 50. Okay. All right. He has to. You know what? If inflation is starting to slow down a little bit, my biggest concern, I talked about this yesterday, it's about the railroads going on strike. And you know what? I'm not defending the White House and Biden, but I might be defending them. But I think what's happening now, like, there's just been so much entitlements going on that, you know, you hear from both sides of the story. But I was just kind of listening what they're actually asking for. And it's quite a lot what they're asking. 25% raise, all these sick days, you know. I guess, you know what? If they're looking like spending money everybody else, everybody's like, hey, you know what? Why not us? And it's amazing, but it could show you how it could cripple the economy, and that's going to be pretty interesting. So listen, my dad always told me one thing. There are three stories: my story, his story, and the truth. So you got to hear all three sides of the story. So, like I said, I'm only hearing what I'm hearing, what I'm reading, but that's the unions for you, Michael. Well, listen, you know what? I don't want to get into the union business because I know we have some union people here and whatever it is. There's good things about it. There's bad things about it. It goes both ways. But anyway, let's see how it turns out, because my goal is it's going to be a great opportunity for us to trade. So if it does go into a strike, we could probably see a big catastrophe in the market. You might see some influx. I don't know if Powell's going to have to, but they want to see what he has to say about it. So that's going to be very, very interesting. Now, and then also we know all about the other news that's going on with China regarding about all that stuff with all the and with Apple and everything else. That's the big news. So a couple of stocks making some big moves. You know, we've always been keeping an eye on some of the Chinese stocks. EDU obviously is up a little bit this morning, making a little bit of a pop. But you know, I've always been a fan of this stock, but I'm so skeptical of owning. I feel like trading Chinese stocks is like owning crypto stocks. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time when they're saying, you know what, we gotta regulate you guys, you know? And yes, congratulations, Ron. Thank you very much. U.S. beating Iran, okay? Or Iran, whatever they want to call it, okay? But yeah, congratulations, our American team. That was pretty cool that they did that. That was a great match too. And I was watching it too. I don't know if you guys watched it too, Ron. But I thought it was going to really. I thought it was coming. I thought Iran was doing a pretty good job at the end of it. So they were trying to play it safe. So, you know, I was always taught you don't trade. You don't play to not to lose. You always play to win, and they almost did that. But anyway, let's go talk about some stocks that traded yesterday. and see what's going on this morning, because I know that's why we're always here. But we had a couple of nice little movers. We had a big run up in this stock. ONCS had a really nice move, and you could see right after hours around 7:30, I guess news came out, the thing really crapped out. So you could see how important it is just to take the money and run. KTRA was a really, really nice move. Also, it was slow. It had that really good uptick from this morning, right around 450, went to about 575. As a swing trade, a day trade, which we do, it actually worked out pretty well. You see also a lot of all those shipping stock, tanker stocks did pretty well. UC obviously did too well also, had a nice move from $3 to 360. Not a big move, but it was something there. I'm going to throw back this stock here, BILI. Now, that stock had a really good move yesterday. You could see it, how it ran from 14 all the way to 1550. It's gapped up this morning again. And if you notice, this is the same thing that happened yesterday. If you look at the pattern, the stock was $12. It popped, it didn't do anything. It popped, it didn't do anything. It popped, it didn't do anything. So if this continues the pattern, what we've taught here, we could probably see the same thing, BILI, do the same thing like it did the last 2 days. So make sure we keep an eye on that. MANU, I mean, this thing is just, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But let me tell you, I talked about this yesterday in the trading room, and me and Josh were talking about it. And I know Josh also was kind of talking a lot about this style in Traders Talk for all you in the Cyber Group room. But the longer Manu holds here, and if you notice starting to build a funnel, and if it doesn't really drop, that's a really good sign. Okay, this is not your typical stock. I mean, any stock that we always see like this that goes from 12 to 15 to 18 to 23, and it holds there like the last couple of days, that is a very, very good sign for the stock to go higher. So the longer trades there, the better it is. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that one. And obviously, we got a nice little short on TRP. That thing just crapped out right there. So I'm putting IANU on the B list, not on the A list. Now, what's moving this morning in the market? Well, I mean, this stock right here, we're not going to trade it. Looks like it's a buyout, not really going up too much. I didn't really see that much out there, I'll be honest with you. I mean, this VRDN, second biggest percentage gainer, up 17%. I mean, all these stocks are not really moving up that much. I mean, this stock had a little bit of a pop right here after coming down from 22 back in April, bouncing a little bit right here, but she's starting to trend down in pre-market. She was up early this morning around $11-ish, and now she's down 10.50. I'll put this on the B list. I would put it on the A list, but you know what? There's not really that much out there. This stock, WDay, moved up, but it's expensive. We're not going to trade that $120 stock. Tops, tankers right there. Another tanker stock moving. Be careful with tanker stocks. It's like a tease. They go up and they sucker you in, and then they come back down. So I always want to be careful with those. On the losers, nothing in there on the losers. On the New York Stock Exchange, I mean, the biggest percentage gain up 13%. ZH, not really doing that much out there. BW, this is all garbage. I mean, this stock is pretty decent. The XPEV, it is up about 12%, 5.6 million shares. We got some good volatility in it, got some iceberg orders out there. Let me check on level 4. See what's going on here. This one's not terrible. Got good volatility. Looks like it's got some kryptonite going on right here around 8:30. Yeah, I could see that. Wow, there is big kryptonite. Big iceberg order. Look at that big red line right there. You got an order out. Looks like some guy got filled, though. Or he probably canceled. Yeah, look at 36,000, 19,000. Not bad. Not bad. So we got some nice little orders out there. Got to follow the money, buddies. Got to follow the money. This one is probably the top one on my list, I'll be honest with you. Out of all the stocks that we probably want to trade that's got good volatility, might be that one. Losers, garbage. Nothing there. Really nothing there. I don't see any good shorts. I don't see any good dead cat bounces. I don't see a damn thing. Nothing out there. All right. Grant says, yeah, we got that small pop on that. Yep. We did get a little bit of a pop. Well, there's that guy out there that's looking to sell 40,000. Looks like some have already got executed around the $8.27, $28 price range. Then if you can get past this, you got another 36,000 around 850. So it doesn't look like it's got these big spikes, but you know what? She looks pretty comfortable. It was an expensive stock, believe it or not. It was always up in the 50s. So $8 is not terrible compared to some of the other ones we saw. Anything that else is out there? I don't really see anything, other than I like. That's about it. I think a lot of people are going to be waiting to see what Powell says today, and you might get a couple of little spikes with some stocks here, but I probably would think more the afternoon's going to be better than the morning. I mean, well, once again, there's always traders holding shares until the market opens up when we see them come out of nowhere, but we'll see how it goes there. MLCO right at support from April, October. Will it break out? The MLCO, well, it's got some decent volume, 69,000. Pre-market trading looks horrible, Brian, but it's got big resistance levels right around here. It's got to break it. It's got to break it. Listen, on the swing trades, Home Depot did the same thing, okay? Home Depot had these big resistance levels right here. I told you guys that earlier. Remember, the same exact way of looking at a day trade is the same way how we would swing trade it. It is holding here, but if you do still have it, the big number to watch out is it can't go past this 310. A lot of you here, we've been trading this stock, a big support. We only have around 270-ish, right around there. So, that was a nice little 50-point run right there. 100 shares, $5,000 right there. Not bad, in that short term, but it all applies, same thing. And Merck is just doing great. I'm just telling you, man, this thing has just been nonstop every day going up little by little by little by little. Been really, really, really good. A lot of us were looking at this stock. If you jumped in right past this $95 price range, it's not up super big, but we broke through the roof. So where is there resistance levels? It's uncharted, so you can't. Only thing we can work on is the iceberg orders. All right, everybody. So listen, it's Wednesday. You got the Fed talking. It's not really that much action in the market. ADP came out with job reports. It wasn't even that great. It was like 130,000, something like that. But didn't really affect the market that much. But listen, you got the holidays coming up. You got what's going on in China. I want to focus on that. And you also got, most importantly, and it's going to take effect starting next week. We're going to see what's going to happen with the strike, with the train strike. That's going to, I think, could really make things, inflation really take off. And let me tell you, if they do that, that could really. You think that the supply chain was really bad? This is really bad. This is going to, from what I was told, this can really screw up things for a long, long time. All right. So with that said, guys, good luck today. Happy trading. If you're watching YouTube, we're live here every morning at 9 and at 2:30. You could always join us by like us and friend us. Cyber traders, you see something, you say something, like we always, and and new trial members in the room. Hopefully you're enjoying your experience here, and hopefully you can make you part of our team. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. Be safe.